All right. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. All right. Let the balls a bounce.
No.
What's up,
Dear
Hank?
God.
Oh. What's up, dude? Ooh, looks like someone earned themselves a gumball. Wow, what a fucking... What a yoink, Hank. What a fucking yoink, dude. Why is it not letting me select a character? I think the game froze. What the fuck? What the fuck? My game freeze? You got some McDonald's tonight. Ooh. Hell yeah. Did the game freeze? I think my game froze. Okay, OBS didn't crash, but I think my game froze. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. That was fucking weird. I thought the game froze. Alright, so... should we do light and poison? Fungi Forest. I love... Nice Sode, how you doing? What's up, dude? Why is everybody jumping on Sode all of a sudden? Lately everyone's talking about freaking System of the Down lately. How you doing, Bronze? Dude, honestly, could be worse. Let's just go with that. Could be worse. I'm just dealing with depression right now, so I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to just get over myself, and it's hard. I'm trying very hard to get over myself right now. Comfy mode, Kyle. I mean, the only thing I look forward to doing is going to the gym, and now I won't be able to do that for like 3 days because my body's so tired. Best wishes to you, man. I appreciate it, dude. It's not... It's more of like... It's more like grieving the pain of loss, you know, like losing people that believed in you, you know, and like see now that, you know, they're gone and stuff, you know, I've been in deep thought. It's just deep thought. You know, like when, you know, when you're trying to sleep and you have those deep thoughts? Yeah, I'm having those too much. If that makes sense. I'm having them too much. And I'm trying not to let my brain and mind wander too much, so I'm trying to figure out how to like escape again, and it's been very hard. It's been really hard to escape that. And that's what gaming has always done, and like watching anime and stuff, that like that always helped me like escape the deep thoughts. And lately, like, there hasn't really been anything to do that, so life's just been harder because like that stuff isn't like working anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's a winner, you gotta take care of yourself. It could be worse, you know, and I'm trying to like keep my head up more. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. Like, I wouldn't be alive if there wasn't games and shit. Like, I wouldn't even be talking to you guys right now. Okay, so like when you were sad and you had a bad day at school, what'd you do to get your mind off of it? You played games. You know what I'm saying? When my parents were going through the divorce and were fighting all the time, what'd you do? You played video games, right? And like when that stuff isn't working anymore, now that you're an adult, that's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? You're in a rut yourself. Damn, dude. I think that's just the hard part of getting older. Shows gaming exactly. See. And so I'm trying something different on the anime channel. I'm talking about that more. I had a lot of fun making that video with Bob, actually. So if you guys haven't seen that, check that one out. Check the latest content in the Discord. Yeah, I grew used to it, although you've been a rough side. What's happening right now for you, Bronze? Open it up. Express yourself. Crit chance on the front, dude. The naughty stuff? What, you watching too much Rule 34 or something? Oh, nothing's changed with me recently. I just think it's just hitting harder is all. I know, man. I know. I want to be 21 again. I want to go back to 2015. I've never wanted to go back to 2015 so bad, but you can't go back. I think that's the hard part, is because gaming is at its worst right now. Like, I'm playing a fucking indie game made by one dude. Like, gaming right now is just absolutely garbage. I think that's why it's starting to hit harder, is because you can't numb it anymore. Because games aren't good anymore, and then you can't escape anymore. Like, it's getting harder to escape because greedy business suit men are making the games now, and then the games aren't keeping your attention like they used to. I think, and then it makes you more aware of all the chaos in the real world with social media. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I think that's kind of why I've been so depressed lately, and that's kind of why I'm like trying to like keep my distance from social media. But yeah, I don't know how long they can keep it up though. Like eventually I'm gonna have every unlock in this game and I'm gonna be bored. Ball starts at 70% increase by each bounce. Do I want that with this build though? Like back in the day, you know, there was so many good games that you could numb it. You know what I'm saying? You could numb your pain because there were so many games to play back then, but now there isn't. Now it's harder to numb the pain. And what happens is you can't numb the pain anymore, so you seek other areas. And then you see what's happening in the world because social media's made things faster. And then you could see everything instantly. And I think that's why it's caused me and a lot of people, I think, are feeling the same way. To feel the way they do now. Like when you were a little kid, mom and dad were fighting or whatever, and then your parents got divorced. You know, you had your Zeldas, your Donkey Kongs, your Resident Evils and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't have that. Now we don't get those games anymore. So now you have to find other places to get it. And now, for me, it's been the gym lately. Is really honestly what's doing it for me. And it, you know, it's good to do something healthy and stuff like that. But like, I don't get to come home and feel the fun that I used to feel. And I think that's why I've been kind of sad. But anyway. If you guys were wondering what's happening, that's basically it. Gaming just hasn't been fun anymore. You're gonna get some sleep, Bronze? Yeah, damn, I wish I could go to bed by 10. Or is it 11 for you? I need to get back on a normal schedule myself. Yeah, for you. Oh, dude, alright. Get some good rest, Bronze. Appreciate you dropping in tonight. Maybe when we're 40, we'll have a really good game to grind again. Just like the good old days. Alright, we're gonna combine this and laser. I'm sure we will, dude. I appreciate it. It's not my first time I've been through this. You know what I mean? I've been going through this since I was like 11 years old. It's not the first time I felt this way, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's like when you do, it's like, it could take a year, it could take like 6 weeks, you know what I mean? I think you need some rest yourself. I do, actually. But I want to play something and stream something. Problem is there aren't too many fun games right now. I could get more crit. I could get way more crit. I'd rather get another weapon though. Oh, both of these are good. Let's get that. Are you looking for anything that's like fun as fuck? It's okay, I was getting the itch to play Banjo-Kazooie again soon. I'll probably play Banjo-Kazooie on like Friday or something. Or Sunday. Or Saturday. I'm getting the Banjo-Kazooie itch again. I need lightning. That'll work. I am getting a Banjo-Kazooie itch. You know, honestly, I don't know what I'm looking for. That's the funny part. A game like this I shouldn't like, but it's actually really, really fucking fun. Well, that gives me more gold. I mean, okay. Like, this game is oddly really fun right now. It reminds me of I get Bejeweled vibes because maybe that's the only other game that I've played that's like this. And I remember I played Bejeweled when I got an A on my test in middle school. Our freaking teacher let us play this. I need lightning. I need earthquake and lightning right now. But I'm probably not even gonna get it because I'm about to fight the boss. I'm gonna fight the boss soon. I should play Bejeweled again. Was Bejeweled actually good, or was it just fun because I was in fucking 6th grade and it was a fucking game I got to play for 40 minutes? Because I got an A on my test. I'm trying to think of old games that I haven't played in a long time. I was also thinking about playing Medieval at some point in Silent Hill 1, the original. I got some ideas I might play, but it's whether or not people even want to watch it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna play what I feel like playing when I feel like playing. I don't know if that sounds kind of toxic, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. What's up, graphics? What do you guys think? I shaved my head. It's because that my hair was so fried from all that bleaching. God, this build was kind of crack. This build was actually kind of crack. How was graphics this day? God, Hank pulled a fucking nasty ass fucking fish today. He caught one of my epics. Sure, call. It's not that I want to be cheered up. It's more, I don't know what to do right now. Forest when harvesting wood. Graphics is like, no more Adam Sandler movies, and I was like, jeez. I think Happy Gilmore 2 about killed him, dude. I think we about KO'd graphics to another dimension after watching Happy Gilmore 2. Graphics ain't gonna forgive me for that one. Cell, I can never forgive you. I know. I'm just being funny. Okay. God, I have to keep playing the Mad Scientist. Back for power. Back for power. Wow, I got that first fucking roll? Fucking AA-12 going off. I'm just unloading. I'm just fucking unloading right now. Twisted Metal 2? Ooh! We'll see. That sounds like torture, though. That sounds like torture. I don't know. Twisted Metal 1 was torture. God, that sounds like torture. I'll do it for 10 gifted. Otherwise, I'm gonna just have to, like... I have to prep myself for something like that. I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, prep myself for that game. Let's see. Man, I might have to prep myself. Afflictions, how did you know that I love balls?
It do, Mr. Square.
I can't stop playing with my balls, dude.
It do. Spun.
Oh, man. I've got big balls, she's got big balls. That's exactly how I feel right now. I'm just so tired, dude. I hit legs hard at the gym today, and I had to go to Fred Meyer and pick up medicine. That was fucking grand. I don't like adulting. I just don't like adulting. I don't. Once I'm talking to somebody and we're having a good time, it's fine. But it's that downtime to getting to the location is like half the issue, if that makes sense. That's like half the issue. It's, I gotta fucking look both ways, and then I have to pray that this guy has got his fucking looks at it through his mirrors, and oh god, you know, time this corner just right, otherwise this guy is gonna fucking dipshit his way through. I just don't like being around other... The problem is I don't like people that drive cars. The drivers in my town are fuck. Is this a god run? I'm kind of big right now. I did all the side quests, Afflictions. I've been grinding this game. Crit seal deal. Yeah, no wait, that's better. That's better. Oh fuck, I wanted to evolve. Oh well. It's just the people that drive in my town are really really bad drivers. Let's get double light. I have an idea. Alright, respect. So, it's the roguelike swap experience when you just die 100 times and then you can beat the game. Yes and no. This game rewards you for playing different characters and actually playing the game. You get... There isn't really a punishment for dying, but it's better if you don't die, because then you don't get any money to upgrade. Oh, now we're talking. That is damage! Okay, now we have some fucking DPS. Holy Jesus. Holy laser. Laser gun. Hank, remember Metal Slug? Oh, we got gear. It just kills you. There's like one victory screen on one level. I don't know. I haven't beat the game yet. I'm doing all the side quests because I want to get big. I want to fucking destroy everything. Let's get Iron Light. Fuck it, let's do it. Light holy laser. Ooh. God, that is actually kind of cracked. Do you think you'll ever drive? Maybe. Who's paying for the car? I'm sure as fuck not putting $20,000 on a car. Vampire Survivors, yeah, but that's why I like it. I don't want every game to be a sweaty tryhard fest. Like, after the gym and after working out really fucking hard, I kind of want to just chill. This might take a while. All my damage is up there. Damn, I can't even use it. Wood. Oh, we might actually die. I can't single target this guy. Oh, maybe not? Oh, he died. Let's go. We gotta have 4,000 hours. I'm sure there's gonna be some guy that's gonna come into this small streamer's fucking stream and be like, I have 10,000 hours. Like, cool, dude. I'm sure I have 10,000 hours in like 20 games. And I should go and tell that to other streamers and just brag about how many hours I have in a game. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'm the weird one for not doing this. Never thought of it that way, actually. Afflictions has got a really good point, actually. No, the worst stream I think I've ever had was when I played Half-Life. I will never touch a Half-Life game unless someone gives me a lot of money. I probably won't ever play a Half-Life game for lots of money because last time I played that, it was one of the worst experiences gaming in a long time. Half-Life fans, dude, what the fuck is... Go outside. The Half-Life community is, like, actually cancer. Like, they're worse than fucking... some anime fandoms. Okay, I'm kind of big. Surprisingly, I'm not melting the boss as fast as I thought I would. Like, I've been to anime cons. I've been around some cringe in my day. The Half-Life community is actually, like, beyond cancer. I've never seen something so cancerous before. It was actually painful playing that game. Not sure what you mean. That game is liner as far as. Hey, you could, if you had, you know what? Ask Graphics and Hank. I think they were there. I think Graphics and Hank were there. They know how bad it was when I was playing that. Hank and Graphics were there. I know that for a fact. You weren't there? Okay, well, Graphics was definitely there. No, I don't have a video because I didn't actually record everything I played back then. I recorded all the games I liked. All the games I liked, I recorded. Half-Life I did not fucking like. I've never seen you play it. What? You were there. What do? They come in here and tell you how to set up the game properly, and if it's not up to their standards, they freak out on you and call you a fucking stupid. They call you stupid if you don't set it up the way it was set up back in '98. They throw tantrums if it's not set up exactly how it was when it came out. Played all of them. I even clutched them. G? Yeah, they like throw tantrums.
And by the way, you don't want to.
Is that a joke, Afflictions? Jesus.
You think you do, but you don't.
Are you trying to be ironic right now? It's actually kind of funny. Okay, that's really funny, dude. All right, let's upgrade it. You think you do, but you don't. Oops. Max that out. I think Afflictions is being ironic right now. Wood. Can I fit this in here? No. Let's see. I can fit that there. It is kind of fun to build your own like city. I will say that's actually like one of the most fun things to do in the game. Being real, I'm just saying there's nothing to Half-Life at all, and I've never once felt the need to talk about it other than to talk about people talking about it. It's like a story game. Just go through and experience at your own pace. Yeah, good luck with that. I was taking a break from Twitch. I don't remember you playing it. I mean, dude, graphics, it was like 4 years ago, dude. You can't remember every game we played. Anyway, my point is I had a fucking awful experience playing that game. So, if you want Half-Life again, you don't have enough money for that. It was one of the few games I had a really bad experience playing. Okay, what character have I not beat that level with? Wait, should we do poison? Wait, what would be a bad run? Dark poison? Let's do poison and ghost. Because there's only like a couple characters left to play on this stage. Why would he interrupt that? I don't know. Why don't you go back in time and ask him? Why don't you go ask the fucking psychopath neckbeards that like attacked me for playing Half-Life for the first time? It was like literally the worst gaming experience I ever had. I mean... Maybe I shouldn't have got that. It says my attacks go through enemies, so wouldn't I want Silver Bullet? Why don't you have 10,000 hours? What's up, Toy? Why don't you have 10,000 hours in my game? Why does everybody... Okay, listen. Well, here's the thing. Maybe I'm like that to an extent. I never... like, sometimes I question if I'm doing that. No, because I wouldn't go into a random dude's stream to do that. So no, I wouldn't be doing that. You gotta be a premium gamer. God, I wish I was a premium gamer. Imagine just getting paid to play games and getting sponsorships while you act the same way you would at a freaking 9 to 5. Imagine how weird that would be. Good job. What are you, 50? Yeah. House of Dead. That's actually a flex though, because that game doesn't exist anymore. That's actually a flex though, Afflictions, because you can't even play that game anymore. You can say that you were really good at the movie theater. I don't know. I think that's a flex. I think saying you were good at one of those on-rail shooters at the movie theater is kind of a flex, because those games are fucking a scam. Like, those games were made to steal your money, though. That's some chance of freezing it. Dude, imagine getting paid by Gearbox to play their game and say how good it is. God, I almost hate the 1%. I hate the 1%. Fuck the 1%, dude. What about the underdogs that have been doing this and streaming and putting their, like, heart and soul into it for, like, 5 years? What about those guys? What about people like you and me, huh? Wraith. What about peeps like you and me, dude? What about the underdogs? Why do people like Asmongold? I don't have anything against Asmongold, but like my point is like, how come so many people give that guy millions of dollars when he sleeps with dead rats for alarm clocks? I don't get it, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm the weird one. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe I need to start sleeping with dead rats, and so I can get famous on YouTube and Twitch. Maybe I need to just have like 80 cups in my room and sleep with dead animals and shit and have them rot in my bed to get popular on stream. I don't know. Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe that's what people want. Maybe people want me to sleep with dead animals and rats like Asmongold. I don't know. Maybe that's what you do to get famous now, is just to live like a freaking slob. I don't get it. I don't know. Or you get popular in Tekken by throwing toilet paper at people. I don't know. Maybe you just gotta be controversy, guys. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe we just gotta be controversial. Hot tub stream. I can't do any of these things unless I'm getting paid 100K a year and have a 6-pack abs, hot girlfriend, work at Amazon. I think that's the problem. I think that is the issue at hand here. Okay, this build's actually kind of sick. I'm literally shooting a wraith at freaking enemies and freezing them. How fucking cool is that? Salt? Kinda am salty. I don't like rich people, dude. Rich people piss me off. Better than you and everything. Yeah, it's not. What? No, no. It's Barba. Yeah, that's cute. It's about to be magic flying dinner. You're not getting out of this. Come on, you're late. I can't hear it. Maybe the game is that loud, man. I turned the game volume down like almost all the way. That's actually crazy. This game's audio must be default loud. I think the game audio is a bit too loud. Yeah, this game has really loud audio. It's almost all the way down and it's still loud. Holy shit. It's like a flashing magic carpet, yeah. You gotta boil it. Good. Mastering chains nowadays are loud. Yeah, that's still loud. Hold up. That's so much better. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Virus Wraith. Let's see. Smiling friends. We watched Akira last night and it was fucking awesome. I can hear it in the music. There's a lot of digital cleanup and re-exmit. Is that bad? Yeah, Akira was good. I remember there was a kid I had a class with in like high school. I don't know if I should say his real name, but James, we'll call him James. James was pretty cool. He was ahead of his time. Like he knew he knew a lot of shit that I didn't even know about. That guy was pretty rad. That was a cool dude. James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2, dude. I had art with that guy. He was one of the kids I used to talk with Dragon Ball Z about. He wasn't the exact guy because there's a couple people I had art class with, but he was definitely did get on the conversation when we were talking about DBZ in high school during art class. That guy was pretty cool. We used to talk about PlayStation 1 games and like obscure shit. Now it's like normal, right? Like nowadays, like that's totally normal. But like back in the like old days from like 2011, 2012, like that was kind of like unheard of. You have things lowered. I lowered everything down to a bar. The game's just that loud. Let's do radiation since we have the Wraith. Radiation beam. Have that technology does use expressive shit that does it for me. Oh, fuck yeah, the sun? Oh, I'm doing that. That's a build. Radiation and sun. Radioactive sun. If I can get that many power-ups in the next, like, minute. I don't really know what it means to make your own music on, like, a computer and stuff. I just know what it's like to play drums to songs. And the stuff that is made by a computer is a lot harder to play than the stuff made by real people. Like, the stuff you make Afflictions would be harder for me to play than the stuff made by a real person. Technology's scary. Oh, the sun. That's pretty sick, actually. The sun. God, I got radiation and sun on my... And a fucking Wraith. How sick is this? How sick is this run right now? I'm like the worst person to be asking about how to make actual music on your computer. Because I wouldn't know. I just know how to play drums. Now, well, that's like, depends on what you think is good. I do know the people that critique you don't actually play an instrument. I picked up wood. Check out Necromancer. Necronomicon? Ouch! The skag smacked me. Looks like someone earned themselves a gumball. Bullseye. Peacock. Damn, my Wraith did a lot of damage. Not as much as the sun, though. My radiation did a lot of damage, too. Economy. Can I fit another mine? Mine, my children, mine. Groovy. Alright, I gotta beat that stage with Mr. Black Darkness and the Knight. Scooter, catch a ride! Alright, so I gotta beat it with... the Knight. Dark Iron. What's fun about this game is that there's so many, like, every character does something different. That's what makes this game so fun, in my opinion. This character's kind of hard, though, because you have to keep track of your balls. The shield bounces balls back, and the longer the combo goes, the more damage it does. The best drummer in the world. Imagine a drummer's solo project. I don't really like watching drummers play very often, to be honest. I think I've been around so long that most of my favorite musicians are dead. So, most of my favorite musicians are dead, dude. All the people that I wanted to learn how to play drums to are usually, they're all dead now. They're either dead or they're like retired. It's hard to keep an open mind when like you've had a lot of very negative experiences in the music and not industry. I haven't been in the industry, excuse me. Oh, what's it called? I can't think right now. I never had a positive experience playing music, if that makes sense. You're always critiqued everything you do when you play music. People critique you, like, constantly, more so than, like, anything I've ever done. Like, it's so rare as a musician to get a compliment. It's, like, extremely rare. Like, most of my experience playing music, it's like, oh, you didn't do this right. Oh, you should have did it this way. No, you didn't do it right. You're not playing the way you should be playing. Like, that's all I've ever heard, right? So, like, a compliment on, like, music is so fucking rare. That's why I kind of, like, avoid it, to be honest. I'm like, yeah, I know how to play drums, but I usually avoid people that also play music just because it's been so negative. I don't seek out people anymore. I don't care anymore. Can I get two of the same build? That'd be a trip. When you ask someone who does, you get constructive criticism. Oh, it ain't constructive, I'll tell you that right now. Like, even my drum teacher used to fucking smack me in the back of the head. Did it get me good at playing drums? I think so. I'm just saying, dude, like, I didn't have a positive experience learning how to play. I just did it because I liked it. It was fun. But getting your ass beat and people shit-talking you all day is just part of the fucking process of learning how to play an instrument. That's just part of learning an instrument. I'm just so used to it that it's like second nature now. Like, most people wouldn't even want to do something like that if they go through something like that. Me, I was just so used to it, just on childhood experiences alone. And just like middle school and high school altogether. It's just, I'm just used to people just being an asshole. It's just something you just get used to. And then you get really sarcastic because you're just so used to it. But it makes me not want to seek those people out. Oh, there you go. There you go. But sometimes I ask anyways, just for information. If you truly want your music to be with you, you wouldn't care or ask for help, which is where I spend a lot of my time. Ah, okay. That's kind of crack. Why are you guys getting all the good shit tonight? Someone who does get a compliment from that person, which is important. Nothing else matters to be truly true. I don't know. I was just zoned out, I guess, rambling. I was just rambling. I'll get Mosquito. But no, you're right, Afflictions. You wouldn't care. If you're really passionate about what you're doing, you wouldn't care. And that's kind of where I got to. I got to a point where I just liked playing drums that much that I just stopped really caring what people said. But here's the thing. You have to deal with that. And if you can't, like, survive the criticism, you never grow as a musician or anything. And you won't get better. You have to just deal with the toxicity that comes with it. But I don't seek people out because it's been so toxic, is what I was saying. It's like I have my favorite musicians, but I don't know if I'd ever want to meet them. You know what I mean? I would never want to meet my musician heroes because I know how toxic musicians are. Like I said, I learned how to play drums and my drum teacher used to, like, literally hit me in the back of the head with drumsticks. And he'd tell me, no, wrong, do it again, 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 do it again. God fuck, and then he'd yell and then he'd scream at me. Yeah, I remember. Accessibility but not necessarily change is what I'm doing. Okay. I mean, if you want to get good at something, you're gonna have to go through the bullshit to be better. You're just gonna have to deal with it. There's a lot of dog upgrades. Yeah, we can do that. Fuck it, I'll do sell. Sell! Oh my god, I gotta keep bouncing my balls back, otherwise I lose my damage. Okay, what do you guys think? Assassin and Soul Sucker? That's gonna be one edgy ass projectile. That is one edgy ass projectile. Assassin Soul Sucker. I call that the Edgelord special. Well, obviously, I've been asking around because what accessible can't be determined by one person. Maybe not accessible, not necessarily charged what I'm doing. Sometimes I like that feels accessible. I think striking a balance is good. It lets you create your own reflection of that constraint. I've been asking around because what accessible can't be determined by one person. I mean, I do like your music, Afflictions. I think it's actually pretty good. I'm just not really a techno guy. My brother is, though. The Brood Witch. I don't... Yeah, we can get Spider Queen. I'll do Spider Queen. Oh my god, that's so hard to keep track of these projectiles. No! I fucked up the combo. Oh no! I'm not gonna reach the assassin. Oh, that's like most of my DPS. No! The combo restarts. I gotta keep track of the assassin. That's my big damage. So this character that has the shield, guys, it's not a shield from attacks. It's to bounce the projectiles back, and the more I bounce it back, the more damage I do. So you have to keep track of your projectiles and the enemy's projectiles. So this character's kind of hard. This character's kind of hard to play. I wouldn't say he's the hardest character in the game, but like, he takes some, there's actually like some skill in this character. You can't turn your brain off completely on this character. If that makes sense. A lot of plugins and pros that use expensive because they have a monopoly on not controlled yet dynamic sound, so the time that goes into them to meet the appeal and the demand lets them price high. Let's get around. Unfortunately, I can't relate to any of this stuff, though. I'm just saying learning an instrument was kind of hell. What you're doing is completely different than what I'm doing. You're actually making your own music, though. That's like a totally different skill set. Okay, we might be in trouble here because I can't target this guy. Because all my projectiles are up there. So I might die fighting this guy. There we go, he died. Oh shit! I haven't done this one before. I'm doing it. What is that? Ew! Vulnerous egg sac. Explodes into 2 to 3 egg sacs on hitting enemy. It has a 3-second cooldown before you shot a gun. Gnarly. That's fucking gnarly. I feel like making your own music would be really hard. Because you have to like... You have to do all the instruments yourself. Like, Afflictions, you do all the instruments yourself. That's gotta be like, kinda like agonizing. Damn, I lost my train of thought earlier. Does the brass knuckles actually kill them? I guess it does. Die, monsters. How did I not hit these guys? What the fuck? Ow. Ow. It's too hard to keep track of my projectiles. When I do have a full song, it's about a year's worth of work, or just kind of has that unfinished BGM feeling. Damn, a year? That sounds about right, because you're doing everything yourself. God, this is actually harder than I thought. Gotta keep track of my projectiles and dodge the boss. I am not doing a very good job bouncing my projectiles back. He should die though, he's almost dead. Yeah, he's almost dead. I got him. Yay! I don't notice much during that year. I just kind of had something to show for the work, which was nice. I think that's the other thing I was gonna say about life is life's so hard right now because you don't have anything to show for your hard work anymore. Hmm. Let's see, can I build anything? Nah. Okay. I mainly did it to see if it would shorten the time frame, and it didn't. I just got more burned out. Damn. Sounds like fucking us when we played Dick Watch. wood. Alright, what's next? I think we get to play a new level. Alright, we'll play the warrior and... What do you guys want me to play? I'll let you guys pick. I can play any character. Pick 2 characters. What 2 characters should we play? What are you buying? What are you selling, stranger? Stranger. Bottom left. This guy? Alright, pick another one. I can play as 2 characters in a run. Alright, what partner should I do now? The juggler. What partner should we do? Edgelord? The twins? Alright, I'll pick then. Whoa. Alright, new level. New stage. 2 guns. I'll try the shield. I don't know if I've ever done that. Fire, fire. I should get ice. Ice and fire. Should get ice and fire. Fire pits, dude. Dragon, dragon. Rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Basically, every little bit that you can hear somewhere is located somewhere. Timer. How dynamic the sound is. This song's pretty good. This song's a banger so far. I'll have little minions. silver bullet. That's all adjustable, and finding a balance is really all up to taste, and taste can change. That is true. That I can agree with. Kill them all. I want to get ice. After we level up these, I'm going to try to get ice. I feel like ice would come in handy in this level. The sun. Contrasting element to strike a perfect balance between two things. Afflictions is speaking another language to me. I'm stupid. I grab drumstick. I hit snare drum. And click bass drum. And hi-hat. I'm like a caveman compared to Afflictions. It's so funny. I click hi-hat and bass drum and snare drum. Affliction's out here like, okay, I'm gonna write a fast song. I'm gonna add the elements. I'm like the Earthbender, and Affliction's like is the Avatar, and he knows all the elements. I know one. Me, Earthbender, Affliction's Avatar. Me, Earthbender, me, Ben Rock, Afflictions is the fucking Avatar. Oh my god. Me move rock. Oh, thanks, graphics. Yeah, even this game's starting to get stale. I have like 30 hours in it though, so. Whew. It's almost time for the other half of that taco, dude. 1 hour. Hey, the architect still needs the boulders. Oh, it's funny. Where's ice? Sample, it came from somewhere. I know. I'm just laughing because it's like you're actually like going out of your way and making like an actual song, and all I do is play other people's music. I just put headphones on and want to mirror what the other guy's doing. Because it sounds cool. I don't know if I want rock, though, with the sun. I'll do it, though. Drum break, I'd happily use it. Oh, there you go. I don't know what you want. That's the other hard part. Actually, I'm gonna upload a couple shorts tomorrow of me playing drums. I recorded a couple things on Tuesday that I need to post. I'm just too tired right now. Definitely will do it tomorrow though. Oh, let's go. Sun Glacier. Sun Glacier. What a cool ass weapon. Sun Glacier. Ooh. Dark. Darkness imprisoning me. All I see, absolute horror. It's a dragon. It's actually kind of fucking awesome. Okay, I got big, alright. Alright, I got big. Captain's quarters. Smoldering trophy. Gain 1 baby ball damage for each character. Each fast tier completed on top. Ooh. Groovy. Oh, we get to look at our damage. Whoa, look how much damage my son was doing. Fuck. 500,000 damage. Holy shit. Glacier and the sun went hard. Glacier Sun is like S tier. New upgrades unlocked. Ooh. Groovy. Now you're fucking talking. It's time to build. It's time to duel. I don't know. Housing. Oh man, that's a lot of crack. Go, my soldiers. The technician. Ooh, new character. Let's fucking go, dude. No one sounds all that excited. Kidding. Alright, let's fucking harvest again. $500 gold. That's pretty sick, actually, that you can do that. Oh man, that's a lot of money though. Ooh, okay, let's... Let's go. God, that's crack. Is it maxed out? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, it's maxed out. That's a lot, dude. Okay. That's pretty intense, honestly. Oh, characters gave 5+ bonus dexterity. Alright, can I upgrade anything else? Is everything maxed? Let's see here. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay, well, I can't. I don't know. I might save my money. Woof, woof. Oh, he starts off with the iron balls? Ugh. Cool. Should we try Iron Dark? What do you think would be a good combo with Iron? Bleed? Iron Earthquake? Iron Quake? Alright, let's level this guy up. I gotta play through all the levels now with this guy. New character, dude. Wait, what? Why isn't he firing? Oh, can I not auto move? What the fuck? I didn't know that that's what he did. Weird. This character's weird. What the fuck? Why can't I move? Battles become turn-based. Balls no longer deal direct hit damage. AoE status effect damage is increased by 4 times. No baby balls. What the fuck? That sounds cool. What a weird ass character. What the fuck? I don't know how I feel about this character. How do I dodge, though? I think I found my least favorite character in the game. He's a turn-based character? Fucking letdown. Dude, this character's painful. Holy shit. Okay, I'm like so checked out. Oh my god, this is so boring. I'm out. Fuck this. Fuck that. I am not playing that character. Fuck no. Fuck that. If I want to play an RPG, I'll go fucking play an RPG. What is that shit? Fuck no. Fuck that character. Fuck no, I'm not playing that character. That's like AIDS. That's not even fun. Fuck no. Okay, that was probably the most disappointing character I've ever unlocked, ever. That's so disappointing. Each time a ball hits a wall, it deals 3 extra damage on the next hit. Ooh. Wheel of Pain. I can't believe there's a turn-based character. Oh my god. Oh man, that's so heartbreaking. Just when you thought you were having fun with the game, they had something that makes the game fucking cancer. My disappointment is immeasurable. Ooh, a new upgrade? Sacrifice inflicts 4 stacks, I believe 15 stacks. Curse to hit enemies, curse enemies. Ooh, that's fucking cool. I've never seen that weapon before. How about new? I love that fucking Bailet emote. That's one of my favorites, dude. The fucking face. sacrifice. I found one character I don't think I'm gonna play. Ooh, lightning. Join us. Join us, Michael. I do have lightning. I could do a lightning build. It's almost time to eat my second half of my taco, dude. My other half of the half taco. Might be time for Wedding Crashers tonight, dude. Have you seen that with Vince Vaughn and, what's his name? Or is it Zombie? Nah, wait, did we do Zombieland? Have you seen Zombieland lately? Have you seen that already? Like in the last couple of years? I haven't seen Zombieland in a while. Or should we watch John Wick Chapter 4? Owen Wilson. I couldn't remember his name. Are you in the mood for an action or a comedy? Yeah, this diet's it's starting to kick in hard. That's why night streams are hard to do. Because I'm just like starving all the time. I eat like tiny little meals. I eat the big breakfast and then every meal after that's like a snack almost. Chuck and Larry? Alright. Is that an Adam Sandler movie? I thought you told me you were over Adam Sandler. No, I haven't. God, that looks fucking edgy as fuck. That might be one of the edgiest power-ups I've ever seen. It's pretty funny, okay. It's almost time for that other taco, dude. I'm so fucking hungry. I tried to go on a diet, you know, the zone, like Jared. Drag. Paul Blart, Mall Cop? I saw that in the theater back in the day. I remember Paul Blart, Mall Cop being funny back in the day. Oh man, that dragon got rolled. Contain a minimum of 2 free upgrades. Alright, one more run, it's time. One more run at me. God, that's one edgy ass weapon. Holy shit, that was sick. God, that Thunderbolt, though. My baby balls did 500k. Holy shit. 500,000? That's a lot of damage. Ooh. The Heavenly Gates. Ground from which you can gather stone with a high regrowth rate. Ooh. Factor contains a minimum of 2 free upgrades. Ooh. Might be time for a harvest. Ooh, I almost completed it. $5,000? It's a lot of money. Alright. Alright, let's do one more run. Alright, we'll do freeze and... Where's fire? Oh, we already did fire. Fire and lightning? Oh, ice and ice and lightning. Let's try it. Oh, there's only 2 levels left? Oh, we're almost at endgame. We only have 1 level left. What's up, Al? What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? Let's see. I shaved my head, dude. Because my hair was completely destroyed from all my bleaching. I dyed it black so you couldn't see all the dead hair. And I didn't feel like shaving my head back then because I'd be bald. So I waited till it grew out a little bit. I just shaved my head, dude. Oh, I had a good run this year. You know what? This year wasn't actually that bad. There was a lot of good this year. A lot of bad, though. A lot of good and bad. There was ups and downs of this year. I'm surprised you're up this early, actually, Al. I thought you'd be sleeping still. So Al couldn't sleep, huh? Those Ratchet and Clank levels pissing you off? Ratchet and Clank too hard for you? I told you it was gonna be hard. Games back then were actually hard, dude. I hate to say it. Games used to be hard, dude. What about Fire and Lightning? Does that turn into anything? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. The ring levels. You act like it's hard. It's not. I just don't think Al's used to it. You're not used to clunky controls. You grew up on modern games. That's probably why. God, I'm like destroying everything in my path right now. That sounds kind of OP, actually. Let's make bombs. Freeze lightning? That doesn't sound like a good combo. Oh, this feels OP. Could get fire and ice. Or lightning again. And get sun. Let's see. It's literally impossible. What are you playing it on? Are you playing on emulator or are you playing on the PS5? Should be easy on PS5. Those controllers are better. Yeah, we'll max out bombs. Holy shit. I just realized why the bombs are good is because the fucking... I have double explosions. This is why the bombs are so good, is this thing. Pressure valve. Pressure valve and bomb? Oh my god. It is hard. It's not that hard. Come on now. Oh, wait till you play Crash. Sweet! Jesus! That I'd like to see. Oh man, seeing Al play Crash? God damn. freeze ray and a bomb. That sounds kind of sick. Oh, you won't even touch it? Tell me you're just terrified of getting your ass beat. You won't even play the original Crash Bandicoot game because it's too hard? Oh. Does Al get really mad? And I think that's the problem. Maybe Al just gets tilted. Oh, I need to get the staff as my final upgrade. Since I have Earthquake and Lightning. I will lose my sanity. Oh, it's not that bad. Come on. Just because something looks difficult doesn't mean it's that hard. Is Al gonna 100% the original Crash Bandicoot game? God, if Ratchet 2's hard for you, oh my god. Chee? Not gonna touch it. Ooh. That's what I want to hear. Don't let the Crash Bandicoot community hear that. What about Donkey Kong Country? And Banjo-Kazooie? You can't emulate those. The Steam Machine you can. Maybe I will get the Steam Machine. The Gabe Cube. Maybe the Gabe Cube, dude. Al doesn't want the Gabe Cube. Like the Gabe Newell Cube. Does go with my relic. Oh, that's crack. Kill 100,000 enemies. Complete. Send characters to complete levels on their own. War room. Ooh. My first month rent and home insurance. Are you scared? That's actually pretty cool. Oh man, life outside of America sure sounds good. You can actually afford things on minimum wage. We can't even afford groceries. $400,000 damage. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Damn, that's a lot of gear. While I was gone. 5,000. Add 4% chance to get an extra upgrade point when leveling up. Send characters to complete levels on their own. It's time to harvest. Only sent character levels they've already completed. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Does that mean he's not available right now? Oh, he isn't. Okay. Display all your books, comics, and figures. Ooh. New gaming chair and table. Dude, that's actually kind of exciting. Make sure you get something that's actually, like, sturdy. You know what I mean? God, Al needs to get a PC so she can get dual monitors. That's the future right there. Alright. Let's do this guy and... Let's do philosopher and... Poison. The Smoldering Depths. Alright, last run of the night. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night? Yeah, I think Al needs to level up her shit and get dual monitors. That's why Al needs a PC, so she can have 2 monitors. She can watch me on one and play Ratchet and Clank. That's the secret, Al. You can play Ratchet and Clank and watch your favorite streamers while you play. And then you can do this with your eyes. Or you can sit back in your chair and do this and watch both if you lean all the way back like this. Right now, I am living the good life. This is like crack. Being able to do both. That's why I could never go back to console. Because you couldn't do this on console. Maybe you can now, but you couldn't back then. Wait, what do I... On the left side, okay. Alright, this guy picks my upgrades for me. I have no control on what he does. I have no control on how this guy does upgrades. I think that's too distracting. Damn, that sucks. Evolution. Virus. I'm surprised you are struggling through Ratchet and Clank. I'm gonna be honest. That game's not that hard. I mean, if you're gonna try to collect everything, it probably is hard. The problem is I have to think back to when I was little. I counted that 2-week pay for the first 6 months as $580, which covers rent and water, so the other 2 weeks pay goes to food and stuff. I can't believe you can do that. And feel like, I can't believe that's actually, like, we live in totally different worlds. They're impossible. You know, you don't have to get, wait, no. I think you do have to get first place still. Actually, no, I don't think you do need first place to get the bolt, the platinum bolt. I don't remember. You don't have to turbo your way through. It helps, though. I do remember you can kind of hold the lead once you get it. I don't remember him passing. You know, you could always come back and max out your ship. Maybe it'll be easier for you when you max out all the upgrades on your ship. Just do the nuke trick. Save up your raritanium and buy the nuclear device, and then just fly into the frickin' enemies and hit the nuke button. And farm raritanium that way. Just do that till you get like 300 or something. Yeah, save up all your raritanium, just buy the nuclear device, then backtrack, and then fly into all the enemies and just shoot them with the nuke over and over again. Do that till you get like 300 raritanium. That's also a really good way to farm bolts in New Game Plus. In New Game Plus, if you want money, that's the best way to do it in Ratchet 2. Well, you have to beat the game anyway if you want to complete it. You have to get Ultra Guns if you really want to 100% it. Although I don't think you have to get Ultra Guns. But you should get Ultra Guns because it looks cool. And there's a special feeling when you max out the mini nuke. When you get Ultra Mini Nuke. That thing is fucking crazy powerful. There's some weapons that you wouldn't think are good in New Game Plus at Ultra New Game. Some of the Ultra guns in New Game Plus are pretty crazy. The fucking hover bomb, Ultra hover bomb might actually be the most broken gun in any of just ever. That gun's better than like any weapon ever in Ratchet & Clank. God, that thing's crazy. That is a crazy broken gun. I don't think there's ever been a more overpowered gun in Ratchet & Clank besides the Ultra hover bomb. I think it's crazy. I think you can if you mash circle fast enough on the final boss, you can kill him in like 5 seconds or some shit. You can actually kill the final boss in 5 seconds if you mash circle fast enough. The planet is turned out and I have the first 2 weapons, Spiderbot and Sheepinator. The Sheepinator's really bad, Al. I wouldn't recommend you use that weapon unless you're trying to get skill points with it. And you can't level to Ultra. And you can't Ultra it. You can do it in the third one, but for some reason in Ratchet 2, maybe it was time constraints. I don't know. It's funny, I don't know the name of the planets very well. Man, when I was grinding that game for the first time, I didn't even know how to read yet. I was so little. I'm ashamed to admit it, but at the same time, everybody just learns differently. I didn't learn how to read till I was in like 5th grade. I sucked at reading. I still suck at reading. I was pretty good at math though. That was one of the things I sucked at, was speech and reading. I sucked at reading. Yeah, I really struggled to learn how to read. I also didn't pay attention. The other hard part is I had ADHD, so I couldn't pay attention in school. Like, getting me to pay attention in class was almost impossible. I would actually dip during, like, class and go to recess. I would just leave the classroom. I would just get up and walk out and go outside and play on the fucking toy structure. And then I'd have a teacher or something, like, call my parents. I don't even remember. It was, like, literally 2nd grade. It was, like, 1st and 2nd grade I would do that. I would just leave the classroom. It wasn't 5th grade. It was probably like 3rd. I'm just being fucking weird. God, the idea that we spent that much time in jail? Oh my god, dude. We spent a lot of time in jail, dude. Nah, it was probably like 3rd grade. I remember reading Treasure Island in like 3rd grade, so it probably was 3rd grade. I learned how to read. I remember reading Treasure Island and Hatchet in 6th grade. 3rd grade was Treasure Island. 6th grade was Hatchet. And Over the Hedge was 7th grade. Not Over the Hedge. What was it called? Red Fern Grows. That was 7th grade. Yeah, it was Where the Red Fern Grows was 7th grade. Oh, reading was my ultimate weakness. I was so bad at reading. That and speech. I sucked ass at speech too. My brother used to make fun of me because I couldn't say piano when I was little. When I was little, I could not say the word piano. I remember that. I remember that like it was yesterday. Execute me. It's because I had ADHD. And back then, they didn't fucking do... Back then, you didn't get medication, okay? You just got your ass kicked at school and told you were a fucking loser. Like, that's the environment we just grew up in, because I'm a 90s kid. There was no, oh, he's got a disability. Here's money. No, it was like, walk on home, boy. Walk on home, boy. My dad was also never home, so I never really had my dad around. So that probably would have been life would have been a lot different if my dad was actually around, to be honest with you guys. Life would have been a lot different if my dad was actually in my life. I still love him because, you know, you only get one, but it's whatever. It's a blessing and a curse. Let's see. Oh, we almost built it. Fuck! Alright, it's fine. Yeah, it's rough not having a father figure in life. Yeah, my dad left when I was 12. And when I spend time with him, guys, it's very awkward. Anyway, that's a very touchy subject. That escalated quickly. Increase the number of upgrade choices will up to 4. Okay, what else can we upgrade? A 5,000! Holy! I gotta grind. Alright. It is what it is. I'm sorry, graphics. My heart goes out to you, man. But, I'll tell you what. Let's put a movie on. Let's get our mind off of it. I'm gonna grab some food, because I am fucking starving. And then, should we do Wedding Crashers? I mean, what are we feeling tonight? Just let me know. I'll meet you guys in Discord. I'm fucking, like, literally starving. The diet's catching up to me. Take care, guys. That was fun. It was a vibe, I guess, you know? It was a vibe. I like this game. It's fun, but it's starting to get kind of old. I will say Ball-X Pit is fun, but it's like really starting to get old. But there's only one level left, so Probably tomorrow I'll just finish it. Tomorrow night, maybe. I don't know. Either tomorrow night or Friday. Shit, maybe even Saturday. Anyway, GG's. Night, Al.